Hello to everyone under the sound of my voice. Welcome back to the Gigi Report. Now we have to get into another headline. Former NFL player, wide receiver Antonio Brown, the biggest troublemaker and bad boy, is now wanted on attempted murder charges after an altercation at a boxing match. So Antonio Brown is wanted for attempted murder after allegedly stealing a security guard's gun and using it to try and kill a man outside a celebrity boxing match in Miami just last month. The warrant shows a charge of attempted murder with a firearm. It orders Antonio Brown to post a $10,000 bond and to remain on house arrest until trial. Now, there is footage from that night that did go viral on the internet in the days that followed from the celebrity boxing match, where it showed Antonio Brown fighting, allegedly, with several people at the event. In the video, Antonio Brown appeared to be holding a pistol, allegedly, and shots could be heard off camera, so it's not entirely certain where they came from. The warrant also states that security tried to break up the fight, and amid the scuffle, Antonio Brown allegedly ripped the gun from off of one of the security guards. So at the time of the incident, the Miami police did not make any arrests. There were no injuries reported, and police had temporarily detained Antonio Brown before they eventually released him. Now, although the warrant reportedly says that Antonio Brown was unarmed when he was detained, witnesses allege that Antonio Brown was the shooter, allegedly. 2 shell casings were found at the scene. Now, Antonio did take to social media the next day to address the incident. Brown said, "I was jumped by multiple individuals who tried to steal my jewelry and cause physical harm to me. Police temporarily detained me until they received my side of the story and then released me. I went home that night and was not arrested. I will be talking to my legal counsel and attorneys on pressing charges on the individuals that jumped me." Now, the guy that Antonio Brown allegedly shot at, I can't pronounce his name and I will not attempt to. However, his last name is Nantambu. Mr. N also claimed that Antonio Brown began to run towards him with the firearm. At least that's what he reported and put on record. Cell phone video obtained from social media showed Antonio Brown with the firearm in his hand advancing towards Mr. N on the outside sidewalk. That's what police said inside of the warrant. Also inside of the warrant, they state, the video captures 2 shots which occurred as Mr. Brown is within several feet of Mr. N. The video also captures Mr. N ducking after the first shot is heard. Mr. N later said in a police interview that Antonio Brown shot at him during the altercation and the bullet may have grazed his neck. He had visible injuries according to the warrant. I'm not at all surprised that Antonio Brown is wrapped up in yet another scandal involving violence and just craziness, right? So this is far from Antonio Brown's first run-in with police. He previously faced allegations of SA assault, which he had denied, and in 2022 he pleaded no contest to a felony burglary with battery charge after he allegedly attacked a moving truck driver at his home. In 2022, he was also arrested but did not face charges after a woman accused him of throwing a shoe at her during an argument. Antonio Brown is a menace to society. This is all alleged. I'm not quite sure because none of us that were there that night. All we know is we have an alleged victim with allegations against Antonio. We have a warrant that's now out for his arrest. So I guess we will have to see what comes of all of this. You guys, please drop down in the comments and give me your take on this whole situation and story involving Antonio Brown. Do you believe the victim? Do you believe Antonio Brown is back on his bully and up to nonsense and no good? If you do or if you don't, drop down in the comments. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be talking to you guys in the next video. All right? Bye.